Oh, hello, Keandra. You know, hey sis, hey Bianca, Habibti, Bibi, Catherine, Randa, Habibti, Amri, انتي, حياتي انتي. هدول الناس راح تفهموا هلا، راح يفهموا اليوم, today, tonight. So I'm going to show you, normally I would never show actual spell work, but seeing as how I have the privilege of these assholes actually watching me, that's the only reason why. I'll show them what I'm willing to show. Because I want you to witness partially what I'm going to do to you. Not everything, partially. So, here I already took your comments and I burned them already. I was contemplating whether I was going to do it on camera or not, and I decided, why not? Why not? Let you guys see since you stalk anyway. So, rest in peace to me, huh? Rest in peace to me. You making threats? Making threats to me? I have news for you. Thank you, Habibi, ya Albi, ya Amri. Thank you. Get that asshole. Sending much love, Habibti. Love you, Habibat Albi, enta. And who else sent me something? Thank you, Kim. You just made my girls' night. They have some new Arabic cuss words to yell at the neighbors. Tell your girls I love them. Okay, now please, I love you guys. I appreciate the super chat. But when you super chat me, it warms my heart and it brings up my vibration. So I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you. But please, thank you, Aquastar2383. Love you. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Thank you, Bobby Bennett, Habibti. Both of you. Love you guys. Okay, khalas. No more, okay? I want to stay angry. And when you guys do that, it warms my heart. So you, pussy, and I know you're watching. Habibti and Habibti. Love you. Thank you, Habibti. You had the audacity to make a account that actually said Arabian conjure is in so much trouble or some shit like that. Right? That's what you said? That's what you said? I'm in so trouble? No, you're in trouble, motherfucker. You're in trouble. People really think I've been on here for damn near 4 years, showing my whole face and everything, my name, everything. And you think you're the only ones that tried to hex me? I've had pretty badass motherfuckers try to hex me. And guess what? I ate their hexes like fucking Cheerios. Thank you, Antisocial. Tonight is Black Moon too. Get 'em. Oh, I'm gonna get 'em, boo. Thank you, love. You think that you're the only one that even you threatened it, but you think that others haven't actually done it? Oh, yes, they have. Yes, they have. And guess what? I still prospered. I still thrived. In fact, my life got better. So, do you think that you are any motherfucking different? I don't think. You see, you threatened me with Paulo, right? But I personally know many practitioners that practice Palo who come to me for advice, who come to me with issues, who come to me for help. Because that's what a badass I am. I need no initiation. I need no acceptance. I need nothing. I was born a badass. I had to pay no money to practice my craft. I didn't have to make any type of sacrifice or do anything of the sort because I'm a motherfucking G. And you're going to find out what happens to those who threaten me. So now, I have here my special incense, and I have hex incense that one of my babies got me. Special hex incense. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Very good. Taalo. Taalo. Love you, Shane, Habibti. Love you. Thank you, babe. So I'm going to write the names, the screen names that I saw. I already have the comments here burned, which that's totally fine. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of those who made threats to me. This name, Victor Lance. Victor Lance. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of Victor Lance. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of Victor Lance. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of Victor Lance. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of Victor Lance. The person who goes by Victor Lance. The person who wrote those comments that are in this pot, that are in this cauldron. The other name, I'm even gonna, because that's the name, Arabian Conjure is so in trouble. Or in so much stuff, if I remember correctly. Doesn't matter. They know who it is. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person or people who made threats towards me and Julie, for that matter. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people who made threats towards me, threatened me with Palo. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people that made threats against me and my safety, that threatened, that stated that the real gangsters were going to come to me in October. You are now their mind, body, and spirit. Those who threatened harm unto me. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people who made threats to cause me harm in Julie's life. You write what you know, okay? Those speaking ill of me. Those in Julie's live threatening Paulo Naomi unto me. You are now the mind, body, and the spirit of the person and or people threatening harm, threatening Paulo Mayombe, those who said the real gangsters rest in peace, and everything else that you fuck boys said, or girls, whatever the fuck you are, I don't care. Y'all all gonna get it. Y'all all gonna get it. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people who threaten me harm in Julie's life. Anybody who wishes me harm. You are now the mind, body, and the spirit of anyone who wishes me harm. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of anyone who wishes me harm or any of my loved ones. Those who threaten or wish me harm or my loved ones. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people who wish me or anybody I give remotely a shit about harm. You're going to get it just for the threat. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people or anyone who wish me harm or anyone I give a shit about, anyone I remotely even care about in the slightest bit. Anyone who wishes me or any, even acquaintance of mine harm that I remotely care for, like anything. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people who wish me or my loved ones harm. Victor Lance Arabian. They made a fucking screen name with my name in it. Somebody sent me 1111. Thank you, sweet leaf, Habibti, and somebody else. I can't find it. Stardust. Hey, Boots, Priscilla. Love you. Love you, Habibti. Thank you very much. They literally made a name called Arabian Conjure is in so much stuff. Threatened. Apollo. Naomi. And live. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people who threatened, who spoke ill of me, who threatened harm towards me by using Palo Mayombe in October or whenever the fuck ever. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the douchebag that had the audacity to threaten me. The one who threatened harm unto me. Anyone who tries or threatens harm unto me or anyone I love. You are now the mind, body, and the spirit of the person and or people who threatened me harm, me or my loved ones, who thought about harming me, who wished me harm, and who spoke harm onto me, who typed harm onto me, who thinks about sending harm to me. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of that stupid moron motherfucker and or motherfuckers. Okay. Thank you, Chrissy Sweet. Thank you for the 549. Okay, mix it all up. Counterclockwise. Now remember, I took the comments from the live that I took from the screenshot and I burned it in here. Here my cat is trying to get in. Let's see, does he see me? Salam. Hey, did you open that door? You guys, look at this cat. He's hilarious. Hold on. Salem, he's eating out of his cat bag, and he's got a whole bowl of food. He's a fatty boy. He wants to help. He really seems to be attracted to dark work, so I'm going to let him. Because he's a cat, and cats protect against evil spirits. Thank you, Wild Mama Witch. Was hoping you would broadcast this. Yes, girl. Thank you for the $10, beautiful. So, I have here a voodoo doll. He's a fat boy. He loves to eat, and he loves black magic. He loves it. I can't keep him away. So now, hey, War Witch. Long time no see, baby girl. So now you heard that? You heard that? What was that? Well then. So now, I got here the spirit powder. And I'm going to just get what I can into this voodoo doll, which I stuffed. You heard my spirit just now? which I'm going to stuff some of it in this. And then the rest of it, I have this coffin candle that I love. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? I actually got these many years ago. A friend of mine got me a bunch of these, and I only use them for when I really want to fuck somebody up. They're very hard to find. So, of course, I took the picture, the screenshot of what they said, and I cut it away from all the other nice, lovely people. So because I didn't want to burn everybody's, you know, comments. So just that person, just those assholes, okay? So, and then I burned it in here, and I already had it burned in this cauldron. Now, free this up. Now got some hex incense. Knock your enemies on their asses. Love that. Love it. عن أبو أبوك إن عن أبو ربك فتيزي يا حمار يا شرميت ابن شرميت يا حيوانات صرماية عتيقة ابن منيوك أخو منيوكة حط اجري فتيز امك هلا ابن صرماية ابن شلكة. Hey Lean Bean, miss you girl. ابن شلكة ابن منيوكة أخو منيوكة حمير. انتوا راح تعلموا اليوم. انا بقولكم انتوا راح تعلموا اليوم. فكروا بالومي يوم بكس امك اخو منيوك ابن منيوك. حط اجري فتيزكم هلا. شرميت ابن شرميت. Now, black candles. I'm going to put the name backwards. The name that I saw. I'm getting pretty good at writing backwards. Anyone? Who seeks to harm me. All enemies known and unknown. Cross you. I cross you. Qas'imkun. Qas'imkun. Ibn Manyuka. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I'm also going to do it on the coffin box here. Victor Lance. All enemies known and unknown with the rusty nail. And on a book. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. أخو من يوكا بس إمك بالشقلوب ينعن أبوك أبو أبو أبوك أبو أبو أبوك يا حمار. إمك شرموطة، أختك شرموطة، وستك شرموطة، كلهم شرميت، كلهم أحبات. How about that? Where are my Arabic speakers at? Aisha. There you go. كلهم أحبات. منايك. All enemies. Thank you, Shireen حبيبتي. أنا بحبك كمان. Known and unknown. I'm writing that backwards, you guys. I've gotten pretty good at writing backwards. There's a trick to it. If you just start with the first letter first and go backwards, well, you're doing it, but you write the letters as if you're writing like in a mirror. So instead of the D going like this, you put the D like that, the other way. I guess after years of doing it, it just gets easier. So I'm carving all the candles. All enemies. Known they're here and unknown. Victor Lance in quotations because that's what he claimed his name was, but we don't know that that's his name. Yes, please hit the like, people. Sorry, I should have did this first, but oh well, I want them to see these cusses. all enemies known and unknown. And if you do it in capital letters, y'all, it makes it easier to do it backwards because capital letters are easy to write backwards. Victor Kharara Sakya Ibn Manyuk. Victor Prichter. Lance. Anyone who wishes or threatens harm. Three more. I'm almost done. Anyone. I used one red for heat. Enemies. And I'm also going to make one more piece of spirit powder that says all enemies known and unknown. Known and unknown. Anyone who seeks me harm or threatens harm unto me or loved ones. See, you making me mad, pussy. Now I gotta go through all this because you wanna fucking. There's so much more I gotta do too. Enemies. I'm just gonna put enemies on these last ones because my spirits know. I don't gotta go through all this. My spirits know. Enemies. Enemies. Because you're now an enemy. You threaten harm. You speak ill on me. You wish me harm. Or anybody I remotely care about. I'm gonna fuck you up. You're an enemy. Now cross them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1. And I got 9 candles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Almost done with these, y'all. Yep. 1, 2. I cross you. Or I cross you, mind, body, spirit. You're crossed. Now I got this. Salsoon. What you doing, Salsoon? Because I'm going to break your back. I'm going to break your back. Yes, I am. Each little of these little spine things, I'm going to put enemy backwards. Enemies. Enemies. One, two, three, four. Cross you 6. I cross you 7, 8, 9. Mind, body, and spirit. I only ever have to really write something once. I don't gotta repeat names, repeat. When it comes to myself, I just gotta write it one time, your name, whatever the fuck, to represent you. I only but gotta write it once. I don't gotta repeat. My spirits, they already know. I don't have to do all that. I really don't have to do much. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. Now, let me set this aside here. Now, real quick, I'm gonna do one more spirit powder because I only did. I don't even know. It doesn't even matter how many I did. Like I said, when it comes to me, I could half-ass the fuck out of this whole thing and you're still gonna get fucked up. And that's facts. It's my clients that I got to put more effort into. But for me, oh, I love you, Sweet Leaf. Oh, yeah, they can never bully me. They can never bully me. Bully the bully? Yeah, I'm the bully, remember? All enemies known and unknown. Tell them, don't catch these hands. Oh, they're catching these hands, baby boo. Yes, they are. You think, who the hell? They go and they make. This is now the mind, body, and the spirit of all enemies, known and unknown. Anybody who wishes me harm, me or my loved ones, anybody who even speaks harm unto me, anybody who thinks they can harm me. Joke. Any real gangster ain't gonna go making a fake account with my name, talk about Arabian conjures in so much trouble. In so trouble. That's a in so much stuff. That's what they like. You don't even know how to fucking write. Like you're that obsessed with me. Pathetic. Well, I'm gonna show you, but I assure you, I didn't even have to go through all this. This is my war water. It has a lot of good stuff in it. Graveyard water. It's got a lot of good shit in it. I'm telling you, I've been brewing this I made this batch. I made a bunch of batches 3 years ago. And it is so potent, this stuff. It's like ridiculous. I don't even like to have it inside my house, but I'm blessed and highly favored. So I could do that. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people that think that they could seek to harm me. You are now the mind, body, and spirit of the person and or people. Victor Lance, Arabian conjures and so much stuff. Those who made those comments in that live about me getting cut out. Can you guys see me? The spirits are fucking with the live. Thank you, Loyalty. The spirits are fucking with the live. Thank you, Loyalty Financial. They're here. They cut off the live. You are now the mind, body, and the spirit of the person and or people who made those threats in that live, and any enemies, known and unknown, anyone who seeks to harm me, or anyone I remotely give a fuck about, and anyone who speaks ill of me. Gossip, whatever. But those who speak harm unto me, try to badmouth me, try to ruin my reputation, try to say anything meant to harm me, my mind, body, spirit, soul, reputation, name, any of that. A little gossip, I don't give a fuck about. But anything seeking to harm me or my name or my loved ones or anybody I give a fuck about, I put your soul into this doll. I put your souls into this doll. الله يخرب بيتكم. الله يخرب بيتكم. خرا عليكم ابن الشرموطة، ابن العايبة، ابن الشلكة، ابن البنات كحبات. Look what I have. My favorite. Michael. تعال يا مايكل. تعال يا مايكل. تعال حبيبي. تعال. Come on, Michael. Michael's my friend. Me and him, we have an understanding. Yes, we do. تعال حبيبي. يلا. Let's go. Please. This son of a bitch asshole. Cocksucker. Threatening me? Go get him, please. Ya habibi, I got some good stuff for you. Is it freezing again? Is it freezing again, you guys? Okay. Had the Ibn Sharmuta. He wants to make threats. I don't never threaten a witch because spiritualists take that shit seriously. It's one thing to troll. It's another thing to threaten. And especially giving exact months and palo, khara. You do not threaten a witch with anything spiritual because I don't give a fuck. I'm going to take it seriously. I don't know you. I don't know what you're capable of. I surely do not. So I have to take it seriously, even though I don't have to because I know I'm protected. But here's the thing, I don't appreciate it. I do not appreciate threats at all. Especially when you go so far as to make a name. Talking about Arabian conjure isn't so much stuff, or it's not looking good for me, or rest in peace. Oh, I take that shit very seriously. Now, I know my spirits are going to get you regardless, because I don't think you realize how many ancestors I have. Let's just put it this way. My family is the biggest family in Nazareth, the Holy Land. Literally, my family is so, there is a part of Nazareth called El Marsh, which is a name after my family. There's many branches. There are Nasser, Marsh, and my family was so big that they had to change the name. Okay, Nasser and several other names stemmed from that because they had so many sons that they were getting confused. So they took one name and they branched it off into three. Like, I literally couldn't probably go and have sex with somebody in Nasra without fucking one of my cousins. Okay? So, Nazareth, Nasra, Nazareth, Nasra, Nazareth, Nasir. Get it? So, my family, Nazareth, is pretty much named after my family. So, you wanna fucking play with me when I have a whole goddamn army of ancestors? Thank you, I won the Lotto Vac. A whole army of ancestors that are just waiting like this around me. Like this around me. They got their arms around me. Just waiting for a peon like you to get froggy and try some shit. Not even to mention the other deities that I take very good care of. When I tell you I ain't the one to fuck with, I mean that wholeheartedly. But you're gonna find out though. You're gonna find out. Literally, a whole part of Nazareth is my whole alive family, but my family's been breeding there for centuries. Since fucking, I have Mesopotamian. When I get DNA'd, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna get another ancestry and I'm gonna show you guys. When I get DNA'd, Mesopotamian shows up in my fucking blood. Literally, Mesopotamian. You know where the demons come from? Where's all that biblical stuff come from? Mesopotamia. And by the time usually, you know, you are in a generation where you can check your DNA for Mesopotamian, which does not exist anymore, Mesopotamia, for that to show up in your DNA, that says something. Because usually over thousands of years, that shit's dwindled away to whatever they call it now. I don't know, Arab, African, whatever the fuck. But to actually say Mesopotamian, I gotta get another DNA because I can't find it, but I'm gonna get another one. My uncles too, same thing. Okay, thank you, Yaya. You must, and you guys could believe me or don't, but there's a reason why. You know, there's a few practitioners that came on, and some of them didn't even show their face, and they're long gone because they got into witch wars, and they got only the strong survive, really, because this is such a cutthroat, and that's why I say baby witches should really know their place, because this is a cutthroat industry. I hate to even say that. Field. Just is what it is. They will literally eradicate you if they feel that you're competition in any way. So, and I've been showing my face for years, years, and I've had plenty try it. Plenty, plenty. My ancestors are like this, just waiting to attack, just waiting. Do you know what my great grandmother did? My great three greats, about, I would say, maybe 100 years ago. She took out a whole family. Oh, there she is. She took out a whole family. Yep. Being a witch online and getting status always brings out the enemies. Yes, it does, Habibti. My grandmother literally rebuilt my whole family after it got wiped out by a bigger family. I don't know if I told you guys this. Oh, I did tell you, but you'd have to be watching me for years to have heard this story. But my grandmother literally took out a whole family one by one that was much bigger than hers. Literally walked them in one by one and had the rest of the boys, the men in the family, slit their throats one by one because they took out our family first. And that was when the times of they were living like Bedouin. I don't know, it's like kind of like gypsies, okay? And they had like tents or whatever. They had tribes, different tribes. And one tribe took out my family's tribe because they were jealous. They were jealous of my family's power. So they literally snuck them in the middle of the night and killed them and left one little girl and one little boy, cousins. A king, well, it was like a king, the leader of one of the other tribes took them under because they felt bad. They felt bad, it was just this little boy and this little girl left. When she got older, like 14, 15, back then it was normal to get married, and he said, okay, Habibti, time for you to get married. And my great grandmother said, great grandmother said, I want to marry him. And she pointed to her cousin, who was a little slow. And he said, well, you could have any of the prince, whatever, the leaders of the tribe. I don't know what they would call prince, let's say. You could have anyone you want, but you want to marry your slow cousin? Why? And she said, that's the only one with my name. If I marry someone else, my name dies. So she married the cousin, and she had babies. When they grew up, she told them, have babies, have babies, have babies. She kept telling them, procreate, make babies, make babies. We got to build the family. And when all the younger generation became shabab, older, young men, and she told them, ta'alu ya shabab, come on, I want to chit chat with you guys. They all sat around, and she said, that family, that killed our family, we're gonna avenge our family. We're going to slaughter them all. They said, how are we gonna do that? They're so much bigger. Mind you, they slaughtered all the family, and they had been building all these years. So they were probably about 5 to 10 times the size of my family. So she took a bushel of sticks, a big bushel of sticks, and she said, try to break this. Can you break it? They try to break it. They can't break it, like this. They try to break it. We can't break it, right? Now, take one by one. Try to break it one by one. How easy it was to break one by one. What's your point? She said, I'll tell you my point. We're going to have a party, and we're going to invite them all. And we're only going to let them in a couple at a time, one at a time. And once they come in, thank you, Sweet Leaf Habibti. Once they come in, snap their necks or slit their throats. So they came in, they had a party, invited the other family. They set up the way they set it up. They had only let them in one or two at a time. And as they came in one at a time, slit their throats, snapped their necks and slit their throats, eradicated the whole fucking family. That's the type of stock I come from. And if you don't believe me, you can ask my father. He'll tell you the story. So you want to fuck with me? My ancestors will terrorize you, but you're going to find out very soon. So, what I'm going to do now, I got these two mirrors that I've not looked into. I'm going to put them like this, like a sandwich. Put this fucking cocksucker, these cocksuckers, whatever, in the middle like this. That's the stock I come from. And you think you're going to fucking touch me? Joke. Fucking joke. I always get the last laugh. Matter of fact, I need a bigger piece than that. Nice, long piece. Thank you, channel. Thank you. I know those people are annoying. Here's something a little for you. Thank you, Habibi. Habibti. Seriously. And you could believe my stories or not. I don't fucking lie. I got no reason to fucking lie. Okay, I'm putting them into the mirrors. Start with one knot. By knot of one, the spell has begun. By knot of two, I bind you. That's just how I'm going to start. Okay, then you take it, you bind it away. I bind you. I bind you, motherfuckers. I bind you from doing harm to anyone. And anything you send out, you're just sending to yourself, essentially. Any work you try to pay for, any work you try to do, anything that you try to send out is going to come back times not one, not two, not three, times 1,000. By knot of three, I bind thee. By knot of four, you will hex no more. By knot of five, as long as you're alive. By knot of six, I bind and hex you quick. By knot of seven, anything you send out will just come right back to you. By knot of eight, my spirits are great. By knot of nine, your ass is mine. And anything you send out is just going to bounce right to you. That's exactly all it's going to do. Okay? Okay. Now, I'll put this in my little thing. I'm touching this with my bare hands, but that's okay. Fuck it. Stick it in here for a second. This salve is very dangerous. So if you ever happen to get some, do not touch with your bare hands. Ay, salud, He's just chilling. You love the dark work, voila. You love it. You love it, Habibat Albi. Put it right. Mm, Take your time. I'm always rushing. Not rushing, but when it comes to sticking the candles, I always let go too soon. We'll get it nice and secure. Big chunk of Michael just got on there. Wanna fuck with me? This is nothing. This is a little candle magic. This ain't shit. I'm not done with you. I really don't take threats lightly at all. I was always taught that. Never take a threat lightly. Should watch what you say. You're just trying to be cool. It is what it is. But you took it way too far. Making an account with my name in it. You asked for this shit. They coming for me in October, huh? I'll be sure to post a video every day in October. Every fucking day. It'll be like Vlogmas. Or as often as I can, just to show you how you're not gonna do shit. Not a fucking thing. Now, do I have room for this in here? No, that's too small. That's okay. Light it. Clockwise. That's part of it. Now the other part. Oh, hey, Big Lance. Oh, hey, say hello to Big Lance. That's my boy. Welcome. Oh, this little pussy said that he was going to attack me with Palo Mayombe, which is a type of magic, is a type of practice. So I'm gonna show him what the fuck time it is. Made an account. I take threats very seriously. You guys go subscribe to Big Lance's channel. He has a it's actually not a prison channel anymore. I would say it's more of a motivational type channel. I enjoy his content. I'll attack him with a left hook. Thanks. Thank you, Big Lance. I know you'd fuck him up too. But I'm attacking with the spiritual left hook. I'm gonna fuck him up. Might be more than one, but I'm pretty sure it's only one person based on what I can tell. You guys go check out Big Lance's channel. He's a real cool guy. And he does, a lot of people do your thing. Thank you, Big Lance. Sending you and your family lots of love. You got a gorgeous wife, cute kids. Go check them out. They're cool people. These motherfuckers want to make threats. I don't play that shit at all. Not in the spiritual world. I do not. If it was any other type of fucking channel, that's one thing. Because you ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to pull up. But in the spiritual realm, you don't know what people. Even though they ain't, I'll eat their hexes like fucking Cheerios. But other than that. So now, melt this together as best as I can. Anybody who thinks that they're going to send harm my way or my family's way, this is what's coming to you. My loved ones, y'all going to get fucked up, period. And anything you send out will just go right back times like you're going to get it back times 1,000, literally. Like you're going to burn your house down, basically. You guys see? Sorry, the vertical, for some reason, I can't get it to work. And that is it, folks. Once I'm done meditating, chanting on this, calling upon my spirits to come fuck these peons up, or peon, as the case might be, I will bury it in the cemetery. Let them rot. Let them destruct. I wish them nothing but catastrophe, destruction, havoc. Oh, you know what? I really don't gotta do much, but speaking of war oil, pepper, sulfur, oh, this is some special graveyard dirt from my ancestors. Add a little touch. Poppy seeds for confusion. Yeah, I just decided to add some last minute stuff. Chili. Cause havoc and destruction. Don't forget the seeds. They're the best part. Havoc. I don't play that shit. You're gonna fucking get it. That's why I always tell trolls and people who like to speak ill of the dead or people who disrespect people they don't fucking know. They think that they can hide behind their anonymity. But see, not with everybody. No, no. Not I. I will get you. I don't need to know shit about you other than what the fuck you did to me. A little bit of hate oil. Little bit of hate oil. Yes, sir. Put a little bit of this hex incense. The witch nails come in handy for this. There we go. Some bitches bake a cake, and I bake hex work. Like my cake. Like Betty fucking Crocker. Hexy Crocker. Just call me Hexy Crocker, okay? It does look like a cake, doesn't it? I baked you a cake. Look at Salem. He's arched up. What do you see, Yumma? What do you see? Look at him. What do you see, Habibi? What do you see? He had his back arched and everything. 100% homemade. Would you like a taste? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do my meditating and chanting. This is burning nicely, isn't it? Don't fuck with a witch. Never threaten a witch. Because I don't just throw hexes at people. You really have to threaten me is a good way to get one of these. So anyway, once you meditate over it and you chant, you call upon your deities or whatever the case may be. You take it and you bury it in a cemetery. If you don't know how to bury it in a cemetery, this is a disclaimer that I always make, but I'll make it again. If you don't know what you're doing, please don't do it. You guys feel free to give your ill intentions onto the spell. Yes, a hex cake. I love you guys so much. Please like the video. 120 thumbs. Yes, Hercules, Hercules. Do you burn out the candles before? Of course I do. Yeah, till they burn down. God, that coffin candle. I love it. It's burning a little inferno in there too. Look, can you see? Can you guys see inside of it? It's like a little, you can see like a little volcano-like thing in there. Do you guys see it? It's like a little smoke. I'm going to try to put the camera so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like a little inferno. Thank you, Stardust. A mini hell, right? It's like literally, I can't, it looks like a tornado inside. Anyway, I love you guys. And Mr. Victor Lance or Arabian Conjures in so much shit, whatever the fuck you said. Welcome to your own personal hell. I wish the fuck you would ever, ever dare try me or anybody I remotely give a fuck about because I will terrorize you. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is candle work. Nothing. When I whip out the real shit, that's when you're gonna fucking cry. You and your Palo Mayombi. Kus emmak Abu Palo Mayombi tabak Ahmar. Love you guys. And no disrespect to Palo. I got lots of friends in Palo. But if somebody's going to threaten me with the shit, I'll fucking laugh. Okay? I'll fucking laugh. All right? Love you guys. Toodles.